Hi, my name is Tracy, and I originally came to see Dr. Jowdy a year and a half ago, and I'm back for my regular checkup. And I originally came to see him. I was in multiple organ failure. I had just gotten out of the ICU. They had sent me home to die. There was nothing left they could do for me. My pain doctor could no longer manage my pain. He told me that the only thing he could do for me at that point was a medical marijuana card, which I refused to do. It's a line I just wouldn't cross. And my mom found Dr. Jowdy through a magazine, a Healthy Times magazine, and I did not want to see another doctor, but she forced me to come, and I'm so glad I did. I was very upset at her at the time, but was done with doctors, but I'm glad I came, and I'm can say honestly that I know the only reason I am sitting here in this chair today, alive, is because of Dr. Jowdy. He saved my life. I know he did. He's an amazing man. He's brilliant. There is not a question that I have asked him that he has not had an answer for. He knows everything that's going on in your body. I had suffered for 20 years. No doctor could tell me anything that was wrong with me. And the very first day that I came to him, I hadn't been able to eat a solid meal for probably, I want to say about maybe 6 months. At one point I was hospitalized because I didn't eat for 16 weeks. But I came to him not being able to digest food. Every single time I ate, the pain was so bad in my stomach that I was just afraid to eat anything. I came to him and I had my first treatment. And he told I was with my mom, and he told me to go home and eat this specific meal with these certain vegetables and certain meats. And I looked at Dr. Jowdy and I said, "You've got to be kidding me, Dr. Jowdy. I have not been able to eat food like that in years. I mean, probably 10 years, maybe 15. I was so careful as to what I ate." And he looked at me and he goes, "It's okay, sweetie. I remapped you." And I'm like, "You remapped me, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Let's see," Went home, and my mom made the food, and I started crying before I ate it because I was so scared to eat it. And my mom said, "Tracy, eat this food, and if your stomach starts cramping, we'll just drive you right back to Dr. Jowdy's office, and he can see what it's doing to you." Well, you know what? I ate that food, and I was not happy about it because I was scared to death, and I thought I'm going to get sick just from the stress of eating it. But I didn't. I ate the whole thing. I digested it fully. I slept great that night. And I don't even know what he did. I don't know what he did. But from that point on, I was like, okay, I don't know what this remapping thing is, but it works. And I still really don't know what the remapping. I mean, I know it's a connection between the body and the brain, but it's an incredible thing that he does. I can't say enough about it. And he's amazing. One of the other issues that I had, Dr. Jowdy, of course, upon coming in, he asked for all of my previous medical records, scans, any CTs, anything that I had prior. And believe me, being treated for 20 years to numerous doctors, I had binders full. And I brought them all to Dr. Jowdy, and he must have spent days going through and reading everything that I had. And he actually told me he found in my records, now these are the same records that I took everywhere, UCLA, Mayo Clinic, Cedars-Sinai. I took these same records to all these doctors. And Dr. Jowdy was the only one that actually told me that in those records, I had a mass, a 9-centimeter mass, the size of a grapefruit, on my liver. And they had found it 8 years before and never even told me about it. I didn't even know that I had it. My liver was already messed up, had a mass growing on it, and they continued for the next 8 years, putting me on end-stage cancer pain medication, destroying my liver even further. I'm still to this day baffled that they did that. And Dr. Jowdy immediately started treatment on that because, of course, my liver couldn't even filter anything. And as a follow-up, 9 months later, I had a CT scan or an MRI, I don't remember which, and it shows no mass. The mass is completely gone, and it is through his treatments. I don't know what his treatments are, but I know that every single time I come in here, it depends on what he's focusing on. The treatment that I get is completely different. It is totally customized, individualized for what I'm feeling at that moment. So sometimes I walk in here and he looks at me and he knows, okay, today we're not going to work on your liver, we're going to work on whatever else you got going on. And I don't even have to tell him what I'm feeling. He knows it. He can see it in my face and in my skin tone. I don't even know the pitch of my voice. I don't know. But he just knows. He knows what's wrong with me, when it's wrong with me, and he knows how to treat it. I've never come in here, and never has he looked at me and goes, oh, I don't know how to treat that. He knows how to treat it. He'll find a way to treat it. So it's just, he's so unique. He's so different than any doctor. I owe that man my life, and there's no way around that. He's amazing. He's incredible. He's brilliant. He's unique. Every time I come in, the treatments are not generalized. There's never the same treatment twice, and every single testing equipment, the procedures are always different. He can take the same machine and do something completely different with it to treat me in a different way. I don't think I've ever had the same treatment twice. Well, maybe a couple times, but not usually. It's always different. It's always specialized. There are times that I come in and I think I know what I need. I know that my neck is hurting and I have head pressure, and I want Dr. Jowdy to adjust my neck. Well, most of the time he tests me and finds that that's not what I need at all. Sometimes it's made me quite angry. I just want an adjustment. I want the pressure relieved, but he explains how, no, not necessarily. The testing he does, the equipment that he uses, the procedure that he uses is completely different, and it's customized every single time, and totally individualized just for me, for what I'm doing. And it's completely different. I have never met someone who is quite so dedicated to his purpose in life. His purpose is not only to save human life, but eliminate human suffering. He's not just happy to save your life. He wants you out there bike riding. He wants you mountain climbing. He wants you to live life to the fullest. He wants you experiencing life. He's not just happy to okay, I've given you back your life, go, He wants to make sure that you're at the fullest, most wonderful life that you can lead.